Yeah, you're going to get told a lot about the culture shock. Be prepared for the religion as well. So I'm not really religious at all, and I got placed living in a convent. I go to Mass every day, every morning. We have benediction on a Sunday. We have special days when we celebrate the saints, and there's prayers a lot of the day. It's really good though. I don't know, I really enjoy it now. Like I'd miss going to Mass. I think it's nice.
Even if you're not religious, I don't think a lot of volunteers this year were religious. So
No.
I think even if you're not religious, it's mainly about, it's part of their culture more than anything.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to get into Fijian culture, go to church with them.
Yeah.
They'll invite you to lunch after church. They'll invite you to tea after church. You meet new people there from the village. I think even, like I'm not religious at all, and I go to church every Sunday. I go to church twice every Sunday, and every day this week we've gone to church. So yeah, I think it's part of their culture. So I think I've learnt as well, at home I had a fair bit of personal space with my family. I think here I've learnt personal space means nothing, pretty much. It really has no value over here whatsoever. Your things are theirs as well, I've found.
Yeah, that's definitely, they're not exaggerating when they say that there's no like ownership in Fiji. Everything is communal, because according to them, everything is kind of given to you by God, so you don't actually own anything anyway. So, you know, if you're like eating, someone might reach over and like grab food off your plate, or, you know, people kind of go through my drawers and get stuff, but it's just, you just got to kind of, you know, take it. Like, it's very rude to,
I think,
deny anyone kind of access to your things, because they would willingly give you everything.
Yeah.
Like, they're such generous people, and they just kind of assume that you're the same as well. So just take it in and, you know, make the most of it. Like,
I think you'll get more into the culture as well if you just chill out and act like they act, and just forget everything that you know, every preconception that you have about how things should be.
Go by their body language. Often Fijians are quite, like, not evasive, but they don't really say things outright. You have to just kind of figure out what you're meant to be doing by their body language. And just take what they say to be genuine. So if someone like offers you something, or, you know, invites you somewhere, then, you know, assume that it's like, you know, for real. Like,
they're
don't just assume they're doing it to be polite.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 3 questions that everyone asks you when they first meet you.
Oh gosh, yes.
It's what's your name, where are you from, are you single, and even if you say no, they'll say, do you have a boyfriend in Fiji? Because they don't really understand the concept of partners being, you know, your partners everywhere. So if you have like an Australian boyfriend, then they'll try and get you to take a Fijian one as well.
Oh yeah.
What else do people ask? So those
what religion? What religion are you?
Are you religious? The first day my tar asked me, you know, do you believe in God? This is the first time before we went to church. And I gave some kind of rambling answer about, oh, you know, a little bit, like, I'm open to anything. He was like, so you believe in God? I was like, yeah, I guess. He was like, oh, good girl, I like you then. So generally, like, it's for everyone's good, pretty much.
It won't take you long to either figure out or be told who's bad news.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Who's okay. Like, people, like, you got warned pretty...
Oh, yeah.
You get warned. If someone comes up to you and they're not right, someone will tell you, and you just listen to them. Yeah,
but also, they're going to warn you about going out at night and everything. They're going to warn you about not going out at night, not going for a walk on your own. I think, that's fair enough. But if you want to go out at night, ask someone to take you there and walk you there, and ask someone to walk you back. But it is important to get out. Don't just stay in your home all day because you're scared about going out at night on your own or for a walk. It's really important to walk through the village, meet new people. I think you'll have so much, such a better time if you're walking around, actually introducing yourself to people, saying good morning, saying bula.
Use your common sense, but don't let it hold you back.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, don't not do something just because you've been told that, you know, Fiji is really dangerous or something.
Which it's not.
Yeah.
I just want to tell everyone that I know exactly how you'll be feeling. Like, I was so nervous. How nervous was I, ladies?
Yeah.
Nervous. Beyond nervous. And it's just amazing.
So the first 2 weeks can be hard, maybe, you know, feeling a bit lonely, a bit uncomfortable, like there's lots of kind of hovering in doorways and asking what you can do.
Yeah.
And then maybe like homesickness for a bit. So be prepared for the first couple of weeks, maybe even like a month, to not really have settled in that well. But then after that, like it gets better. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so worth
Oh,
staying.
yeah,
it's
it's amazing.
worth stick out the
Yeah,
first
stick it
week
out.
or two. Like I think the first week I like cried every night. I wanted to go home, but now I'm like, what was I so upset about? Like, thank God I'm
In
still
orientation week, I was like, I was calling home every day. I was crying every time I called home. I was petrified about my placement. The day David dropped me off to my placement and drove off, and I saw what I thought was going to be the last white person ever when he drove off, and I was left with Fijians. It does. And I was petrified, but I think, and I kept thinking, oh, it'll be worth it staying, but I don't know if I actually believed myself when I said it, and I don't know if you guys are going to take us for our word and want to stick it out, but I would strongly suggest that you stick it out. It's so worth it. Like, the lows are, yeah, they're hard to deal with, but the highs that you get when you're here are just, yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy I've stayed.
Yeah, it's really good.